And that's something you should take to heart. Who you are as a person, your worth, nothing to do with how many people you've slept with or who you've slept with. So, cool guy, cool dude, bad hat. But for men, 33% have had 10 plus partner. With women, 21%. You're a simp if you have a girl that's just your friend. That's a simp. You're a simp if you have sex with a girl. That's a simp too. The Manosphere podcast. Ooh, exciting. And you can see that there's a method to the madness, right? Just take a look at the thumbnails. Lady, white text, red text on black background. Lady, white text, black text, red text on black background. Yeah, that's, I mean, if it ain't broke, right? 17 minutes of men going their own way. Oh boy, what a treat. What a happy fun time I'm getting, not you. Now, I have to warn you, this is React content, and I am reacting to the React content. Isn't the internet wonderful? How far have we progressed as humans? Men going their own way. We know what that means, but in theory, it should mean that these men are going to start their own lives and be happy and they don't need women. So they shut up and just leave us alone. But no. They need to make their problems everyone else's problem. Let's take a look. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be bad, but it's gonna be a good time. This guy is well built. I mean, yeah, nice broad shoulders. I mean, I'm slouching a bit, but still.
Men are just using these dates to get a free meal or to kill some time.
Women going on dates to simply get free meals.
1/3 of women in a new survey admitted to going out on a date just for a free meal. They were hungry.
I need to find that study.
No romantic interest. They couldn't care less. They just want a free meal.
She was probably...
That's it? No reaction. Okay, well, I'm sorry, I'm going to react. Can we find that survey? It's not like it. Oh. Oh, it's 23 to 33%. Why are you repeating that 33%? Do you have an agenda, my friend? Yes, you do. Here's the study from that statistic. Despite women generally rating foodie calls as unacceptable, approximately 23% of women that engage in a foodie call in study 1, where 33% reporting engaging in a foodie call in study 2. Women think it's bad. A very small portion of them, have done it once. We predicted that the foodie calls may be the most prevalent among women who scored high in the dark triad. So the women who do that, they're sociopathic and narcissistic and psychopathic. Great. Wait, that's not right. Narcissism, psychopathy, and Machiavelli. There we go. The psycho bitches are the one who will make a foodie call. They're a very small number, and women frown on this. They don't think it's good. So the idea that, yeah, girls are gonna go out with you just for the free food, not true. Cool. Okay, also, yeah. Looking at studies is so fun. Of the women who had engaged, most indicated that did so occasionally, very rarely, or rarely. So those who do it, they very rarely do it. About a quarter indicated they did it frequently or very frequently. So here is the 23%, 1/4 do it a lot. So 6% of women. 6 is less striking than 33. What did you say? Yes, indeed, yes. It's fun to lie, and it's easy to...
Couldn't care less. They just want a free meal.
7%.
Probably... I'm sorry. Can you stop breathing so loud, honey?
What? His mouth was closed.
He's like...
That's obviously staged. This seems to be like part of a reality show. Yeah, this is staged.
Breathe quietly.
Obviously. The Ross Jeffries show is back.
What do women really want?
They want a bad boy. Yeah. We've seen that video earlier, but whatever. What do you think?
You can see from that video that she's the man of the house.
Dude, that's Mel. That's an Amari. That's a men's rights activist. It's your friend. Why are you shitting on your friend?
I only care what they respond to. See, my focus is a little bit different from your other guests. There's what women say they want, there's what women think they want, and then there's what they actually respond to. I'm not an academic, I'm not a theoretician. I'm interested in what works on the street when it's time to date and mate.
One, his approach, Ross Jeffries, on the complete left side, doesn't work. It's complete crap. It's pretending that you can hypnotize people. Doesn't work. And what he does say is, yeah, women don't perfectly express their needs. That's true, but that's also the case for men.
Women don't know actually what they want. They say what they want, but they don't actually know what they want.
They might not tell you what they really want because they don't trust you.
Her ex and the ex before that and the ex before that
Whining about some hypothetical women that doesn't exist. Great, very healthy.
was different from what she's saying. So that's not actually what she responds to, what she actually likes.
This guy is not well. He's like, Ross Jeffries is, calmly, as the narcissist he is, saying, oh, well, I don't care what women want. I care what they respond to. And he's like, yeah, women don't know what they want. Just like her ex. Her ex. And yeah, fuck her. Yeah. Chill, my dude. I mean, the anger is internal here. I'm just expressing how he feels.
And what women actually respond to is not what they say they want.
So what do they respond to?
They really respond to a guy who's a challenge, a guy who's a question mark.
A bad boy.
I already made a video on the old 1992 video we've got on the left, but no, people react to niceness. It's like one central characteristics of that everybody's attracted to is people who seems warm and nice. The whole, yeah, bad boys get the girl. Yeah, that's projection. That you don't get the girl, you think you're a nice guy, therefore the other people are not nice guys. You think you're a nice guy, you're not. And you assume that the other people who are getting girls are getting it because they're not nice guys, which you are because you are perfect. It's generally how human thinks.
A Chad.
A guy who keeps
Using Chad unironically, oh god.
guessing. You see, in the beginning, the less attractive you are physically, the more you have to rely on your attitude. And that's what
And that's not completely wrong, right? If you're ugly, you better have a good attitude. Sure.
I wrote my book for. I wrote my book for the average
Yeah, he's
looking,
shitting his
even
book,
ugly
yeah.
guy who goes out there in the real world and tries to be a nice guy, gets his head kicked in.
And you'd think that somebody will be able to rebuke his argument easily because it's very bad. But yeah, on this panel, everybody's stupid. Everybody's wrong. It's an interesting video, seeing how poor people are at arguing their points.
Rather deal with a married man that never tells you no, or your own man that tells you no 45% of the time.
No,
But less than half the time.
I'm dealing with the married man.
Yes, that is how percent works. Thank you, Manosphere.
Nah, I take the married dude. I'm sorry. I'm with the married man.
Married nigga. I'm sorry. Tell me yes. Everything.
Oh, the married nigga. Yeah, give me him.
I would deal
We
with
get
my
it.
man that tell me no.
We
but
get
I'ma
it.
beat him the fuck up.
I'm taking the married guy because why am I with you? You keep saying no for.
I mean, yeah, if you're in a relationship with someone and that other person always tell you no, like that seems like a bit of a control freak. Like that's how often do I tell my woman, my girlfriend, no, you can't do that. I don't want you to do that. No, I want to do things my way. Doesn't really happen. We're on the same wavelengths on most things. If you got someone who tells you no, like almost half the time, that's a weird ass toxic relationship. 45% is crazy high. So
There are so many simps out there, but you still tell
there's a lot of Sims. They speak in gibberish and they drown in pools. It's rough out there.
me in the comments, oh no, the simps are not the problem. Of course they are.
I know it's
That's why
Sims.
they
I know.
have this attitude. Because
Also, a partner who's attentionate towards you and you as a woman are attentionate toward your partners, yeah, that's a sign of a healthy relationship.
if men
I can see that you don't like that.
and didn't
Which of these two are the best? A man who's sometimes an asshole and a man that's never an asshole. Oh, well, I'll take the man that's never an asshole, I guess. Well, you think you're entitled, aren't you? Because of the simps! The simps, you see! It's what I mean when I say, yeah, this dude's actually, like, he's calm. He's angry. He's mad. He's very mad.
they have no problems and no worries.
Come on,
because
come
they
on.
know they can find a simp. It must.
They know they can find a simp. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Women try to find partners they're happy with. And agreeableness is something that's often looked towards positively for both partners. Right? My girlfriend, when I tell her I want to do something, she tends to agree. She tends to allow me to do that thing, and vice versa. Are we simping? We're both simping, I guess. Yes.
Internet versus reality. Yeah. They don't look like their pictures.
Makeup. Here's a picture they use for social media. Here's what they look like at their job, it looks like. In a casual setting. Yeah. She's dressed like in work clothes. I'm guessing like it's a dude that's like, oh yeah, wanna meet? Yeah, I'm off at 6, so we can go grab a bite at R, whatever that is. Women wear makeup. Yes, the picture I use for social media is better than this mug, for sure. People present themselves well.
Great. We did it for 3 months.
That's
was
bait.
Not a pushover. He had friends. He was cool. He was perfect. And he took me places and spent money on me. He had a car and he had a thing.
Yeah, so he was a simp and he was boring, so I left him. That's what she's going to say, probably. I don't know.
Account and he had health insurance. And I broke up with him. I went back to my ex who got me a $15 gift card to Taco Bell for my birthday.
So this, we're gonna pretend that it's not bait and it's real. Someone who's in a relationship and think, yeah, I think this is a good relationship, or they go back to their old ways. That's something that we all do. We'd rather be with the devil we know often. It's something that's present in the cases of domestic abuse, right? Where it's hard to leave the abuser because they grow dependent on their abuse. Now, I don't think this is a case of abuse we're dealing with here, not at all. But the principle is the same, right? We go back to what is known often. By being with this other perfect man, the girl understood that, oh, there's something that I want that this perfect man can give me. Probably she should have talked about that person, about her needs and what is lacking from that relationship. Kevin Samuels.
You want a top earner to accept a divorcee with 3 kids.
A top earner. Yeah, this guy is all about if you're worthless if you don't make a ton of money.
Got a gift card for her birthday. That's low.
He gets no children.
Move on,
from you,
please.
And all he gets is the part of your free time for 100% of his monogamy. Does that sound like a fair deal?
Relationships aren't transactional. I'm reacting to this guy reacting to this guy reacting to this conversation. Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, it's our boy! It's our boy Jordan. I saw the Dark Triad. Is he going to say that women are attracted to bad boys? A fact that's objectively untrue?
Likely to be attracted to men who show Dark Triad traits.
How did I know? It's like it's the same thing they've been saying for 30 years, which has been proven untrue again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah, the bad boys. I keep telling you this.
The idea that a bad boy is someone who shows traits of the Dark Triad is kind of weird and insane, right? Machiavellian, narcissist. Oh, a bad boy. What? When you think about, oh, he's a bad boy. Oh yeah, he has a bike. And like, he knows a dude to sell him coke. That's a bad boy. A Dark Triad? Dark Triad is like serial killer shit. At worst.
You keep wanting to be the nice guy. I know you shouldn't change for a woman. You should have known that since you were a kid.
That's not what Jordan's talking about. He's not talking about bad guys. But I know this is how you're interpreting it because that's the only thing you can think about. Yeah, so far it's been like, oh, women want bad guys and also simps. And that's all we've got.
Narcissistic, Machiavellian, and psychopathic. People who have those traits
Yes.
are characterized.
Also, you don't have or don't have these traits. You have these traits up to an extent. And people who have these traits very strongly, you can get like serial killers and shit. But everybody's a little narcissistic sometimes. Like, oh, the idea that women are attracted to people who are very manipulative, right? That's redundant. People who are manipulated are manipulated. Like, yeah, if I am, as a man, I'm extremely manipulative, right? And I figure out a way for a woman to get tricked and fall in love with me. Well, yeah, that just means that people can get manipulated into thinking I'm someone I'm not. You get the same thing for both genders. It's not about bad boys. It's about manipulation. So this is a trash podcast.
I know several men and I have several clients that are under 6 feet tall, and they don't get chosen by women, shockingly. Some of them don't get.
Third quartile 72. Perfect. 25% of men in the USA are 6 foot and above. 75% of people, of men, not women, are shorter than 6 feet. Okay?
They have a harder time with women than taller men. That
Is that true? In blue, we have the distribution of height differences in men and women if there was no link at all between height and dateability. And in brown, we have the actual observed difference. You can see the difference on the right of the black line. How common is it for a man to be 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inches taller than a woman? And you can see that according to what would be obtained from completely random, no relationship, you get a small bump, right? Men tend to be taller than women on a higher basis than you'd expect. However, the difference is pretty small. Pretty small. Does that mean that it doesn't matter if you're short? No. You'll be fine. You'll be completely fine. And again, if you look at how common is it for men and women to be the exact same height if there was no height preferences, it's actually higher. It's not by much. The odds, the percentage of couples being the exact same height, according to the height of the population, it's higher than predicted. There are more couples that don't care about height, that are the exact same height, that would be randomly decided. It's very rare. It's rarer than you'd expect from a random observation for the men to be shorter than the woman. And that's also something you see pretty commonly, right? Most women, you talk to them and they'll be like, tall should your boyfriend or husband be? Well, taller than me. And that's generally what you hear. The whole, oh, you need to be 6 feet tall. No. Just be taller than the girl. Which, if you're a very small man, like 5'2", I feel for you. I do feel for you. It is bullshit, by the way. I strongly push for men to not be judged by their height. They cannot control that. I also think we should stop judging women based on their youth, which they also cannot control. But it's not exactly what we're getting here, so.
Do women create a culture of podcasting and memes ridiculing men who are under 6 feet tall?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any. There might be out there. I haven't seen any.
Yeah, of course. Short kings. Where do you think that came from? Short kings.
You know, short kings is an endearing term, right? It means, you know, the fact that you're short doesn't diminishes your worth. You go, king. Yeah, he's a short king, yeah. It's like Harry Potter. Harry Potter's a short king. Yeah, he's short, but who cares? He's Harry Potter. Yeah, it's endearing, it's positive. Why are you so hostile to it?
Do I tell a 5'10" guy is low value?
Yes.
In retaliation.
Call her daddy.
I don't want that.
Okay, call me daddy. Let's look it up. That's a real podcast. The biggest podcast in the world, 800K. It's not small. How big is the whatever podcast? 4.3 million subs. Your podcast is 6 times larger. It's a bit harder for shorter men to get, a date. 5'11", you'd be fine. You're in the top 3/4. Like, you're fine.
And they actually show, when you look at dating apps, they goes. They show Tinder.
Don't look at dating apps. First of all, everyone lies on dating apps, but dating apps are not the real world. And also, you're probably talking about Tinder, which sucks. Yeah, Tinder.
Yeah, I've
They show
showed
a
you that,
distribution of what
that
women
statistic
find
before.
attractive, and 6'3" is actually the prime number. Once you get above 6'3",
If you're 6'3", you're in the 98th percentile. You're the top 2%. Now, are the bottom 98% able to find dates? Yes, easily. Yes, yes, of course, yes. Whatever, we're wasting time here.
Bro, have you ever heard he's just a friend, why are you being so insecure? I love the fact that girls will say he's just a friend and they'll add the little shaming tactic saying that why are you so insecure?
Any standard, anything that a man wants from a woman, they will get shame for it. But women can have as many standards as they want. They can have...
Man, this guy has a lot of baggage. Okay, first of all, guy on the left. Yes, girls are allowed to have guy friends. Yes, yes. I am friends with girls. My girls is friends with guys. Yes. It's weird that you think it's weird. Guy on the right. What the fuck are you talking about? At what point did he claim that men couldn't have female friends? Never. That's you. You're projecting. You're projecting your insecurities, my friend. Jeez.
The least. But if we say anything, we're misogynistic.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I personally don't find the benefit in just being friends with girls.
Why is everyone posting their L's? I don't see value in women besides sex. That's what we're getting at here. Cool.
Yeah, what's the benefit?
You agree? Did you know that women are sometimes human and humans can be your friends? Yes, indeed. Do you think that gay male don't have male friends that are straight because they won't fuck them? What are you talking about?
Don't get it. Yeah, if it's
I know
a
you don't
coworker,
get it.
You work with her. Yeah, I get it. But in your free time, why would you have a friend as a woman?
Why would you spend time with another human being if it's not to fuck them? Am I right? Very well adjusted person right there.
I don't get any value from that. Why? I have other friends. I have
And they can be women.
male friends that I get some value from.
What's the value you get from your male friend that you cannot get from a female friend? Are you that much into boxing?
If I spend time with them, what value would I get from spending with a woman which I'm platonic with?
Are you not platonic with your male friend? Which I'm not judging. That's fine. Sword fighting with the boys, cool. We talk about red flags sometimes. And one common red flag is when the guy doesn't have a female friend.
Maybe, but even then, I think you're a simp because you like her.
Yeah, simps, that means nothing. Someone who has a female friend is a simp. You know the value of friendship is the joy you bring to each other? Insane.
That I'm sure 90% of cases, the guy likes the woman. That's why he hangs around.
Projection, please. The idea that you can't think of women as anything else than a sex object for 90% of men is so telling of you. So telling.
I mean, I've probably talked to like 5,000-6,000 guys.
What?
Wait, what? 5,000 or 6,000? Thousand.
Wow. So you just threw...
But you keep saying simps are not the problem.
Yeah, so having sex with 5,000 or 6,000 people, that's frankly impressive. It's a bit gross, but it's more impressive than it is gross. Like that's too much. That's so much.
So you just threw...
But you keep saying simps are not the problem.
What do you mean a simp? She found people that wanted to fuck her, and then they did. She did it probably too much, but are you a simp if you have sex with a girl? Is that it? You're a simp if you're a friend, if you have a girl that's just your friend. That's a simp. You're a simp if you have sex with a girl. That's a simp too.
Oh,
You have nothing to add to this conversation.
How low can you get? How low?
It's because she's fat. Ain't it? Yep. Yep. All the girls that are being 20. I mean, I know my English is not always the best, but maybe redo that take, right? I'm doing this for like 3 hours, so I may speak a bit more. You're doing a 30-second TikTok? Reconsider.
In 10 years, they're going to be 30, trying to settle down, and realize that all the good guys are taken. They're going to complain that they were ran through their whole life, but while they were partying for the past 10 years, all the good girls got cuffed by the good guys. And so now, when they look at all the men that are options, they're going to be competing with the now 20-year-olds.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
And be stuck.
True.
Why? Because all the good guys are gone. You missed your chance.
I don't know why.
Many wrong things here. First of all, the idea that, 30-year-old good guy will start dating 20-year-old nice girl, that's not real. The age difference in relationship tends to be pretty small. Age difference in heterosexual married couple are 30-year-olds nice guy dating 20-year-olds nice girls. Less than 7.5% of the time is a thing that can happen. So overwhelmingly, the difference is, if we go for the man being 5 years older to the girl being over 20 years older, we get about something along the line of 70%. Wait, no, that's wrong. That's 85%. Well, 83. 83% of relationships are between men and women where the man is 5 years older or less. So that 30-year-old male dating 20-year-old female, it's pretty rare. Second thing, a study of the CDC reveals the number of sexual partners in the age group of 20 to, 44, whatever. And what do we see? We see that women have less sexual partners and men have more sexual partners. The number of women with 0 to 1 sexual partners is bigger than the number of men with 0 to 1 sexual partners. For all age groups, men are the ones sleeping around with lots of girls. And it's not the top 10% of men. Look, age 25-29. For men, 33% have had 10 plus partner. With women, 21%. Younger than that, 2024. 13% of women have 10 plus partner. 22% of men have 10 plus partners. That's according to the CDC. Numbers from 2006, 2010. So if you got more recent numbers, shoot them at my face. I'd love that. The idea that girls have a party phase where they fuck with a bunch of dudes, that's not real. That's not. If you can even call that a party phase. Like 13% of them do that. At best. At best.
If he gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world, would you use it?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
On who?
Ryan Gosling.
Josh Bowman.
You youngsters.
Some celebrity. Hot celebrity.
Totally reasonable answer. If you have a partner, that's something you talk about. Like, hey, I mean, if Scar Joe walked up to me and wanted to, have a good time with me, that'd be cool, right? Yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah. That's a healthy thing. Yes. What she says is the sign of a healthy relationship.
Yeah, just any random celebrity. If it's not him...
That's not any random celebrity, Manosphere man. That's Zac Efron. I barely know who that is.
You turn that down? Mm-mm.
Look at his eyes. Just look at his eyes.
All right,
He's
what if it was
tearing
all
up.
the way around?
He's tearing up. He's like playing the cool guy, clearly. And he's gonna be like, nah. Oh, yeah, shaking heads. Nah, I'm not. I'm too cool for that. Yeah. Which is a bit immature from him, but whatever. I'm not gonna hold that against him.
Just look at his eyes.
I know what I'm worth. One night with one celebrity doesn't change who I am.
That's a very healthy way to look at it. And, she's not like, oh, if I have sex with Zac Efron, I'm gonna think better of myself. That's not even close to what we're getting. But yeah, that's a very reasonable answer. And that's something you should take to heart. Who you are as a person, your worth, nothing to do with how many people you've slept with or who you've slept with. So, cool guy, cool dude, bad hat, but bad shorts too.
He's a great guy. We had great chemistry, but the love faded away.
Yeah. No, that happens. Like, you're in a relationship with someone, you think it's gonna last, but you evolve in a direction that's different from your partner. and then your life goals or your values are incompatible, and then it's healthy to just stop the relationship there, right? If you're no longer a good match, it's fine to stop a relationship, of course.
Okay, so here we go.
That's a bad answer, though.
He was the nice guy. So she
Yeah, it always goes, oh, if he was the nice guy, he was the simp, but you went for the bad guy. Yeah, we know.
Of course.
My first question is,
Yeah.
how many 22-year-old guys do you think want to get married right now? Because
Very few.
I think in the general sense,
In this economy, none.
well, if he is I'm 22 years old, when I say I'm ready to get married at 30, I think
Again, people marry and date within their age pool.
most men my age are going to be ready to get married at
I know reality is inconvenient.
To marry at
Well, if he is I'm 22 years old, when I say I'm ready to get married at 30, I think most men my age are going to be ready to get married at 30, right?
yeah, they will be ready to marry at 30, but a younger woman, not a woman their age.
Right.
Most men, not the
At 30, they will be ready to marry, but two 22-year-olds. 8-year difference. And he said most men, 17%. Most men, 17. Manosphere men, did you ever consider you were wrong? Did you try and confirm your beliefs to be wrong? Did you look for informations that would prove you wrong? Don't answer that. No, you didn't. Another common trait of these people, they've stopped learning, they've stopped growing, they've stopped maturing. And it shows. That's why they're always wrong. They're so often wrong. Sometimes they're like, oh, they don't get the truth. Like, oh, yes. On average, men are a little bit older. The average age gap, 2.3 years. So if you're a 30-year-old male, you're gonna marry about a 28-year-old female. Slightly younger.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that you don't want a guy that's 22. So let's say you meet this guy that's 30.
Exactly, I want a guy that's at 30 when I'm 30, so when I'm ready to get married, most men will be ready to get married.
Yeah, okay, she just said, I want a guy my age. I want a guy who's 30 when I'm 30. And he's like, ha ha ha, dumb friend.
I don't get it. How can she not understand this?
He doesn't want a woman that's 30. They want you.
She lives in the real world. Like every time. How does she not get it? Because she knows. She's not dumb. She's like, oh yeah, this is how the world works. And you're like, why don't you live in my fantasy? Where we hate everyone and everybody's a simp.
Shoulders, broader shoulders. That's attractive because those are all signs of height.
You know who's really in vogue right now? Femboys. Right now? Yeah. No, feminine men are, in some communities, in demand. Because what is beautiful, what is attractive, what is desirable, it's not objective, it's cultural. I agree. In North America, strong men, tall men, broad shoulders, square jaw, that tends to be more favorably looked upon. That can change in a 10 years period. It's slow, it's a process, but yeah, the rise of femboys, they're here. We're wrecked.
Women now view themselves as 10 out of 10. They have a deluded.
That's not true. Women are extremely complex about their own bodies.
Remember, guys.
When you meet
Let's go for a boomer meme.
a woman, no matter how nice she is or what she looks like, remember, women get worse.
Hope you enjoyed the video.
And you know, that was meant as a joke. But yeah, no, you go, King, you go.